Hello, everyone. Have you have you ever look at photos from the 1950s reducing salon and with the leather belts and vibrating machines and wonder how we got from that to flipping tractor tires at 5 in the morning? Well, today I want to step away from the deep philosophical dives that I've been doing as of late and looking at cultural evolution of fitness. Not just the physical game, but the mental and social games that have changed right along with it. Um, we're going to look at how the mission of fitness transforms every 10 years of our lives, from the ego of our 20s to the utility of our 60s. But before we start the clock, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Uh, this ensures that you don't miss any more of my awesome content, and it's the best way of helping the channel grow, letting the algorithm know that you like me and I can get out to more people, all that kind of stuff. All right, so now if you're ready, let's dive into fitness. So, fitness hasn't always been about health. In the 50s and 60s, it was often about fixing things. A 2009 study from the Business History Conference notes that fitness centers used to be mechanized salons, where women went to be thinned and men went to the iron game gyms, which were usually dark, sweaty, and exclusive. Then came the 70s and 80s, the birth of the lifestyle era. you had you had the 1970s jogging craze and the Jane Fonda's 80s workouts and aerobics, and come on, who doesn't remember jazzercise? The American College of Sports Medicine published a landmark report in the late 70s that finally gave the general public a roadmap to cardio. But look at the gender divide there. For decades, the medical community, as noted in Columbus Magazine, actually warned women that vigorous exercise could be dangerous for them. We went from don't lift anything heavy to the 2000s, where CrossFit and Zumba blurred the lines and made functional fitness a shared language for everyone. Then we moved from aesthetics to agency. Excuse me. Now, in your 20s, the mission often performance. According to a study in PMC, uh, younger age groups are primarily driven by extrinsic motives like appearance and competition. And for men, it's about the pump. For women, it's often about the look. You're building your peak bone mass here. As standard medicine points out, this is your physical foundation. The mental game, it's often about validation. Now, in your 30s, life gets a little heavy. Careers, families, responsibilities. Fitness becomes about stress management. You stop working out to look like a superhero and start working out so you don't snap at your boss. The social game shifts from the party atmosphere of your 20s to get in, get out, stay sane. And now we go into our 40s. I'm on the tail end of this one myself. This is where the archaeology of self, mentality at least, starts to really matter. Physically, muscle mass begins its natural decline. For women, hormonal shifts become a primary factor. As CanFit Pro, yeah, that's what it says, CanFit Pro, research suggests the 40s are about functional strength. It's about injury prevention. You realize you can't outtrain a bad diet anymore. And the mental game moves from ego to longevity. And I've done several different workout ideas in the world. The one philosophy I've always said when we look at this one here is you can't outrun your fork. So, yeah, you could go run that 3 miles, one donut, there's the calories you burned right back. So, it comes, so now it's more an integrated thing. Now, we're going to jump to our 50s. I'm on the cusp of this. You're not training for the beach trip. You're training for vitality. A 2026 study in the Journal of American College of Cardiology found that fitness in your 50s is the ultimate insurance policy. It delays chronic disease and extends your health span by years. Mentally, you've likely dropped the comparison trap of social media, thank God. Comparison is the thief of joy. I'll say that right here. I'll say it as often as I need. But you're lifting now because you want to keep your independence. At 60 plus, fitness is mobility. Research from Psychology Today, 2024, shows that the life-extending benefits of exercise actually spike after age 60. It's about balance, bone density, and staying in the game. The social game here is huge. The gym or the walking group becomes a primary source of community and life satisfaction. So here's the cultural commentary that I want to leave you with. We've gone from vibrating belts to CrossFit and from ego lifting to longevity training. But the question here remains, is your fitness routine serving your life, or is your life serving your fitness routine? Now, if you're 25, maybe you need that ego boost. But when you're 50 and still training like you're trying to win a bodybuilding show while your joints are screaming at you, well, maybe it's time to listen to the science a bit. Fitness should give you the freedom to live your life, but not be the thing that prevents you from enjoying it. Now, if you found some value in this trip through the decades of exercise, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because it's the best way to support the channel and keep all these perspectives videos coming. And of course, if you want to help me just a little bit more, always go down into the description there and click the link for buymeacoffee.com backslash, I will say that right one of these days, buymeacoffee.com /perspectives of Jerry. Every one of those coffees, because caffeine is actually useful in the right dosage, keeps the lights on, keeps me doing these perspectives, lets me know that you like me, that you really, really like me, all that kind of stuff. So you're not obligated to. I'd like you to, but ultimately it is up to you. Now, hopefully you had a good day. Thank you for joining me once again on these perspectives. My name is Jerry, as always. This has been Perspectives of Jerry. Make sure that you keep moving, you stay mindful, and I will gladly see you in the next video. You have a wonderful day.